everyone, welcome back to my channel, House of Plants Permaculture. My name is Sandra. Before we get going today, I haven't done a lot this week, but Eb and I went camping on the weekend, so we'll show you a little bit of Canberra about where we go and what we got up to, so just watch that now. Hi everyone, so hopefully you can hear me over the water. We are down at the Cotter Campground, and so this is about 15 minutes from where we live. So there's Ebony. So this is the Cotter catchment area, which is the drinking water for Canberra. So if we have a look back up that way there, you can see all the tents are up there. So it actually goes all the way up there. There's camping and there's 5 caravan parking spaces up there, and then it goes all the way down there, and it can actually be opened up all the way down there in the really busy season. They tend to do that over Christmas when it's really crowded. So this is just a small dam area that we're at, that's sort of a swimming hole. So a lot of people kayak down that way, but up this way it goes up there and around the corner, and there's all sorts of swimming spots, and then it goes through to other swimming areas, and there's also a really big kids park further up near the actual Cotter Dam, but we don't sort of go out that way, we just sort of hang out here. Does it?
Yeah.
But there's no actual phone reception or anything like that out here, so even though we're only 15 minutes from the edge of town, we can't get any reception, so we're just sort of... No, can't get any calls. And of course we left a whole heap of stuff at home. Lucky my brother usually comes out on the Saturday, which is today, and sees if we need anything, and we did, because I left a whole bag at home. It was very fun last night and this morning, eating out of the frying pan with a skewer. But anyway, we got through.
And we saw the blood moon, or what we think is the blood moon.
Well, yes, and we saw what we think is the blood moon last night. I actually might put some photos up of that. I mean, we only did them on our phones, so some of them aren't really that good, but we got some fun shots anyway. So yeah, thought we'd bring you down. We'll put little bits and pieces up as we're going. We'll show you sort of our tent setup. We got one of those pump up tents off Temu, and they're a real game changer actually for camping. It takes 5 minutes to actually set the tent up and less time to take it down. And there's lots of wildlife down here, so we got lots of ducks around here. There was lots of crows. What else was there? Cockatoos. There were some rosellas. Kangaroos usually come through at night. I'm pretty sure I heard something scratching at the tent last night at some point. We do have foxes around here, so we do have to be careful that we don't leave any food scraps or anything like that out. So go... Hey? Fox. Now, there is not a lot of water here in the river at the moment. I don't think the dam is open. One, the water's really not moving. And normally, sort of around here, that would be kind of over the knee. And as you get further up around the corner, it can be actually up to sort of groin height, sort of. So I'm 5'7", 5'8", and it usually comes up to my groin. Lately it's been around knee height, so being summer, they're probably holding a lot of water back in the catchment at the top, so the water that comes over the dam comes from the Murray River and then comes over here into the dam. So it's the whole catchment area for the Canberra city up there. Yeah, so we thought we'd get away for the weekend and have a bit of fun, and my brother is meant to be looking after the plants at home, so we shall see what they're like when we get home tomorrow. But yeah, we'll check in again in a little while. So just to show how shallow this is, water usually comes over this part of this small dam area as well, and it usually comes all the way up into this area here, all the water. So it's quite shallow at the moment. Still nice to come down. The water's quite warm actually. Eb's over there rescuing leaves, as is an autistic kid's way. She's having fun, and that is the main thing. So yeah, nice beautiful blue skies today. It's meant to be 35 I think, which is why we decided to come camping this weekend. Starting next week it's probably going to get down to mid-20s and lower. We're certainly coming into autumn soon. But yeah, I love it down here. We usually come down here a lot and camp. This is the second time that we've used our blow-up tent. I actually got it for Christmas, and just things happening. We haven't been camping as much this year as we normally do. Hopefully that will change. Hello, Ebony. Hello. Say hello. You got leaves. Yeah. But we thought we might take you on a little journey around places when we go. So there's also the botanical gardens here in Canberra, which we might see if we can get to in the next couple of weekends if it's not too cold. So it's really nice out there, and there's also a lot of well, not just plants, but there's a lot of wildlife out there as well.
We're going home.
Don't swing it around too fast, you'll make it bloody dizzy.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Let's see if we can get the water. There wasn't very much water.
No. So this is the old water treatment plant for Canberra.
Mm.
It's now out of commission, but this is where it used to be.
Nice. So, the water treatment plant, so did it treat water from that river to make drinking water or something?
Stop swinging it around so fast.
Sorry.
Well, it gets pumped into there because the area around here is the drinking water for Canberra.
Nice. Cyclists. There's the other campsite.
We can't camp there. That's called Casuarina Sands. That's another swimming hole, but the undercurrent in there is very dangerous, and a lot of people have drowned in there, so I don't swim there.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to swim there either. That does not sound fun.
No. So this is, we'll show you just, 15-20 minutes from home, and we're out in the bush with no internet signal.
Yeah, well, you'll start hearing our phones go off when we get back into signal. Another cyclist going around real fast.
So Canberra is known as the bush capital of Australia. So
Canberra is just the capital of Australia in general.
It is, but it's always been known as the bush capital. We used to have a lot of pine plantations around here, but when the 2009 and 2010 bushfires came through, they were all wiped out. So then they started building, they decided not to put them back and started building houses on the land that was freed up. But all of this around here, except that side's farms, but all of this is actually nature reserve.
Nice. So what type of wildlife are we seeing around here?
Normally we see wombats, black cockatoos, the white cockatoos, kangaroos.
Yellow-tailed black cockatoos to be exact. Oh, there's a bunch of cattle.
Yeah, so this is farm area on that side, and this pipeline here is what would have pumped the water through to pumps the water through to Canberra.
Nice. This is just like a lot of bush and stuff, but yeah, this is only like 10-15 minutes away from our house, so. Horses!
So there's also equestrian centres around here that you can learn to ride at. And there's also a proper equestrian centre sort of up near us that trains people to do the equestrian for competitions.
Nice. I've always wanted to be able to ride a horse.
Yes, I do have you booked in, but there's no places at the moment.
Sad.
Another bike rider.
Yeah, well, they're always out on Sunday mornings.
Saturdays and Sundays, yeah. It's really hard because
them out of the frame.
It's only a single way each way, so it's really hard to get around them sometimes.
Yeah.
So these are part of the not Blue Mountains, but the mountain range around Canberra. Oh, what is it called? Snowy Mountains are on the other side.
Yeah, you can see them all the way in the back.
It is rumoured that Canberra is inside a dormant volcano, but I don't know how true that would be because it would have to be really big. So
yeah, that's what this volcano would have had to have been massive in order for that rumour to be true.
Yeah. But hopefully we'll get to go down to Bateman's Bay. Hopefully not too distant future.
Yeah.
We'll show you the trip down to the ocean.
Oh yeah, I like going fishing at the ocean. Can we please get a fishing pass?
I've got a fishing pass.
Okay, good.
I've got a fishing pass.
Good.
We were unable to go down at Christmas time because Ebony got sick, so they've given us a credit down at the caravan park that we were going to camp at. So I'm hoping when there's some nice weather.
We were going to go down for a week.
Yeah, hopefully we can go down sort of sporadic weekends or something.
Yeah.
Or I book a cabin for a couple of nights and we go down and stay in a cabin.
Yeah. We used to have a cabin there, didn't we?
We used to have an on-site van at one of the caravan parks. It was really run down. It's nothing like the caravan parks that I've seen in England, but expensive. We're talking per quarter over $1,000.
Jesus Christ. For like how many nights for that?
So I think you're allowed to stay 28 days in one hit or something.
Oh.
But yeah, no, it just got expensive, and they were pushing a lot of people out because they were building.
Oh, we're starting to get notifications. We're getting notifications now. We've gone. Okay, people. We are back within signal range, so we're getting a lot of notifications.
So that tower up in front of us there. Hang on, once we get past the trees. So it's out of commission now, but it used to be called Black Mountain Tower because that's Black Mountain. Then it was called Telstra Tower. So it did all the signal for the television and radio stations used to come through there.
Yeah, we can't see it because of the trees.
So this all used to be pine plantation along here.
But now it's just a bunch of different trees.
Yeah. So this is some farmland. So if you go up that way, that's Mount Stromlo's. So that's where the observatory used to be. When the fires came through, everything got gutted. So the observatories are no longer up there.
Yeah.
So that was a bit sad.
Oh, you can see it now.
Yep.
Sort of.
Just in the background there.
I'm gonna put the window down slightly so that we can get a clear view of it.
I'm not sure whether we will before we have to turn. So here we are at the first suburb.
This is right. Right. We're at right.
Right's on the left. We're going into.
There you can see it up there.
And everything fell over.
It doesn't matter. Oops.
So we're actually almost back home.
Yeah, we are literally almost home.
So the bushfires came right through here. This was all flattened. There was nothing left here.
Damn.
And a lot of the houses on the top of Duffy here on the left, as we go past, almost every second house was taken out. So a lot of them were rebuilt.
Yeah, a lot of the houses over there.
Yeah. I really like this one on the corner. I'm glad that one stayed.
Oh yeah. But yeah, you can see the properties. I'm not gonna show too many of them because we don't want people to get robbed, but
yeah, so everything around here we were fairly safe where we were. But we did have a lot of embers and everything raining down on us.
yeah.
We did leave after a while and actually go to my aunt's place because we thought the fire was getting closer, and when we got to where my aunt lived, they were actually in a bit of a worse condition. But when we left really early in the next morning, 10 minutes after we came through the roads to get home, they actually closed the roads for a few days and you couldn't actually get through, so we were really lucky to get home when we did.
Yeah, I wasn't born when this happened, so I don't remember the 2009, was it, bushfires?
Actually, it must be earlier because, oh God, I can't remember. It's 20...
Well,
20 years ago, and you're only 14, so...
yeah.
25 years ago. Yeah, my brain can't correlate the time that's passed since that actually happened to me. It's
So if it was 20 years ago, it would have been in 2005 bushfires.
Yeah. So that's the equestrian school up through there.
Nice. Yeah, we are literally almost home, people. And we are at 10 minutes and 55 seconds of the recording.
We're really lucky, actually, that it is so close to go out there and camp and just have some downtime with no internet.
Yeah. But at the same time, no internet can drive you insane because I usually have my headphones on after schools, and just like not having that background noise, it just like drives you insane.
Yeah, we have to work something out for that. Well, you did bring your MP3 player and your little headphones, so you did have something.
Yeah, I did.
And we did watch a couple of movies. So we watched the emoji movie. And
It was really good.
Monster High 2. We have never seen the first one, but we decided to watch the second.
My mum thought it was a TV series. Series,
child, series.
Yep, almost home. Well, yeah.
But you can see the colours are turning in the trees now for autumn. Canberra is really beautiful in autumn. Actually, it might take you up to the Ainsley Lookout and have a look over at Canberra
And botanical gardens.
when we get into the middle of autumn, because the colours are just beautiful.
Oh, so much sun glare.
Yeah.
There's so many bird showers. Here we are, almost home, people. We obviously will not record our house number.
No, I can blur all of that out if we need to. And Tony's number plate. We don't want number plates in.
No,
So here we are back at House of Clarence Permaculture. Yes.
there's the garden.
There's the garden. All right. Have a great
Bye-bye.
afternoon, everyone. Bye. Now, I do talk about the bushfires, and it only feels like yesterday that they happened. It was actually a firestorm, so it was a little bit more than just a bushfire. But it actually happened in 2003, and I cannot believe it was that long ago. So every time I try and work out what the date is, it was January 2003. I'll actually pop some photos up now about what it looked like on that day. So yeah, it was pretty scary, but it was so long ago now. I cannot believe it. It was like, say what now? 22 years ago. That's crazy. Anyway, moving on. I've got a few things going on in the greenhouse. Now, I thought it might happen, and I knew when I was planting them that it was probably too hot too soon, but most of my peas are dead. So yeah, that was, I think 2 have survived so far, it looks like. So I will have to plant a new round of peas, but I think I will do it outside near the, oh come on brain, don't stall, plum tree. So yeah, I'll show you. But my brassicas and my kale are doing really well out there, so I'm really happy about that. I've got some just here. What was under there? Anyway, I think these are a mustard leaf, so they're actually doing quite nicely. So, and my cabbage is coming along quite nicely as well. Got quite a lot of cabbages out there and they're actually doing really well, so I'm pleased about that. And I did set up my grow lights on when? Friday before we went camping. So we went Friday afternoon, so for Friday night and Saturday night. Gosh, it was hot. It was very hot. It was 35 degrees on Saturday. Luckily we managed to get the tent underneath a tree, so that made it a bit easier to cope with. My turnips are doing really well, and my bok choy. I'll give you a look at the garden in a minute. We'll do a quick little tour around. My second gardens are doing quite well. So yeah, but I do think that I might need to plant out all the shallots that I have left. Might put that out in the garden out there because they don't look too happy at the moment. do have some other seeds and things coming up. But yeah, I'm really finished washing up some of the herbs that I picked, especially the mint, because it had little snails all underneath it. So I was dehydrating some herbs the other day. I turned it off the previous night and went to turn it on the next morning because they weren't quite dry. So I turned them on and turned around to help Ebony with something in the kitchen, turned back and there was smoke billowing out of it. So yeah, I think it was $60 about. Wow, I think I probably bought it before Eb was born, so it's over must be about 16 years old. So I have bought myself a new one. So this one was just it was rectangle, but it had the circle in the middle, just, you know, really cheap. But I've bought myself a smaller, good one. So I'm going to go and give it a test run for the first time. It came on Saturday and I haven't had to play with it yet, so I'm going to go and do that. I haven't got anything else really to do out here today. I think I might plant out my leeks and everything into that garden on the weekend. So yeah, have a great week everybody, and I shall see you in the next vlog, and so happy gardening. Bye.